Hello everybody. Right, William Kane asked me to do this one, and it's probably one that you guys come up with all the time. Lease hire versus buy. Now, I've always been a big fan of buy, but people like Dolly Dalton out there and other people that are professional shippers, a lot of them do lease hire as well. And Dolly, I know, has drilled down into the figures. First year, second year, third year, servicing costs and all that kind of stuff. Get rid of it after the third year. And there is arguments to be made for both. I think the thing is, at the end of the day, it depends on the lease hire contract. Now, I personally think if you buy a motor, like we've bought Alice over there, and we got her for a decent price, and I've got a decent firm maintaining her, I expect to get good miles out of that. If you can, if you can get a tidy second-hand van, there are certain things that are advantages with that. Firstly, you're not going to be limited to the amount of miles you can. A lot of the lease hire contracts, and that's something you really want to watch, they'll turn and go, oh yeah, well lease, it's only this much a month, and then you look into it, and it's as long as you don't do more than 15,000 miles, as long as you don't do more than 25,000 miles, otherwise they start charging you £1 a mile or something like that. Now that's crazy, because if you're going to earn proper money, you're going to be wanting to be doing 50, 60, 70,000 miles a year, so that is actually going to cripple you. But you will get some leases that will let you do the miles on top. The other thing I always think about the lease hire thing, is it very attractive? Because you look at the van, look at that new Transit Connect. Can't get a matchbox in the back, but doesn't it look beautiful? And it's black and it's shiny, it's got chrome wheels and it's brand new and everything works and it looks fantastic on the driveway. But the problem is, these vans can be very expensive. And then you find yourself getting to the end of the week and you go, okay, well I've had a reasonable week so far. I've got 700-800 quid, but now I've got to take the money out for tax, now I've got to take the money out for insurance, now I've got to take the money out for diesel, and then there's the lease in the van, and whoomp, and you suddenly go, hold on a second. It's everybody else with their hand in your pocket. Get your hand out of my pocket. Whereas if you buy it and you maintain it and you look after it, it's tidy, then you're good to go. If you ever get to the situation where you could get end user customers, and I keep going on about it because they're the way forward, or you can get them on a contract where they say, we want you to come in here every day, we guarantee you this much money and this job every day, then you could maybe think, well, maybe lease hire. It looks tidy, it looks clean, it looks good for the customer, it's comfortable for me to drive. You know, I would crack on with that one. But I would say on the whole, be careful. I'm sure that a load of other people, as usual, I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, will say in the comments, well actually Peter, I think you'll find that if you do this and the money that you're doing in service bills and the money that you're saving in fuel and the money you're doing this. So I would say, look, I wouldn't say definitively to jump either way. I would say just be very careful. If you're going to lease a van, get the best deal you can, get the cheapest deal you can. Make sure that you've got, if you can get out of it, that would be very handy. They don't tend to want to do that to you. Make sure that you've got the right amount of miles on it. Make sure you get the right van. If you're going to buy second hand, again, make sure, check the service history, check the logbooks, check the miles, get it from a reputable dealer, see if you can get a warranty, someone offer you 3 months, 6 months, that kind of thing. Basically, drill down into it. Spend a lot of time thinking about it with a microscope. And also the thing is, if you lease that van and you're going to jump on a Courier Exchange and you're going to be the next Courier millionaire, you're going to be the next Eddie Stobbart, and then you realise within like a month or two it's not for you, you've got that van wrapped around your neck. If you bought something, you can always flog it again. So I can't tell you which way to go on this one, because I know there's arguments strongly made on each side. All I would say is, whatever you decide to do, be careful, because if you're not, you'll be able to take care, but you won't take any money.